Whoa. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to TMPGM, of course, your humble host, Thunder. Oh. I've opted to forego any morning sleep today. I've been sleeping in the mornings because, weather being is what it is, and it's hot, and only time the apartment isn't 100 degrees, and yada, yada, yada. Excuses. Uh, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, we've decided today we're not going to sleep early in the morning. We'll try and sleep late in the day when it's 120 degrees in my apartment. That'll be fun. But, yeah, I need to get into the city, man. I can't keep taking days off, dude. I got to get into the city, man. The city needs me. I got to do the dailies, man. I don't want to get into the negatives. You know what I mean? Where are we at? Okay. I'm in my underoos. Okay. Well, let's fix that first thing. Full disclosure, before I ate my breakfast burritos and what had you, I did check and see what the dailies were in the city. And I know that the dailies today are trash and sell some weed. So we are going to start the day doing the trash. I believe it's 70 trash cans, which is a lot of trash. Let me check. Double check. See, okay, right now, my reputation, you guys can't see it because the camera's in the way. Reputation is at 33. We've been just bleeding rep points, dude, for the last, 3 weeks. But today we have Trash King, which is 70 garbage cans. So that's easy. Sell 40 bags of weed. Well, for my purposes, it's weed. But sell 40 bags of drugs. That's a little more difficult, but not that much more difficult, to be honest. So welcome, everyone. Oh. When I say it's been a week at work, it's been a week, guys. It has been a week. Summer is in full swing. Your boy is exhausted most days. I get home from work and I just want to fall asleep. Whoa. And because it's getting, warm up here in the Pacific Northwest, early morning is the time to sleep. Because by noon, my apartment, I don't have AC, is like 1,000 degrees. So it's very difficult to sleep in the afternoons when I would normally sleep. Normally, it's like I get home from work excited to record. I record something, watch a little YouTube, have a bite to eat, relax into my afternoon, and then fall asleep at a reasonable hour, wake up, rinse, repeat, right? It's very simple. But unfortunately, this time of year, for this next couple of months, while the summer is happening, that's just not a viable strategy. I have drugs on me? Wait, why do I have drugs on me? I probably have one bag of drugs, I bet. Let me check. Yeah, I have one bag of Golden Goat. Okay, that makes sense. We got a great big convoy across USA. Dude, I wish I could get some rep points today. Maybe I can get some rep points today. Ooh, I got a point for how you been, bro? My OKC, bro. Even if we lose, I'm so proud as a fan. What's up, Double A? How's it going, brother? It's good to see you, pal. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope everything's good. I'm good, man. I'm excited for our boys, dude. They're playing great. I think they could close it out tonight, honestly. I think, what am I trying to throw away right now? Oh, pack of cards. I think while Indiana, I called Indiana very early in the playoffs. I was like, yo, why are people sleeping on Indiana? Why are people acting like Indiana can't get somewhere in the playoffs? They can absolutely get somewhere in the playoffs. And then when they got to the finals, I said, why are we acting like Indiana's going to get swept by OKC? Indiana's going to put up one hell of a fight in these finals. That's what I've been talking. I'm still very excited for my guys, obviously. OKC being my West Coast team, I'm very proud of them. I think they're doing a great job. It's funny, though, because I have found myself rooting for Indiana. I'm not even pretending. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm pretty straightforward with this sort of stuff. And it's been very interesting to watch the highlights, because as I watch the highlights, I'm like, yo, I'm an OKC fan. I have to, like, remind myself I'm an OKC fan, dude. I might shed a tear a little. Fuck yeah, dude. No, it's going to be sick. Listen, either way, I mean, honestly, I've become a very big fan of the Pacers, especially Halliburton. For the way they talk about him, you know, one game to the next, the talking heads, I mean. What I've seen from him is just a wildly unselfish point guard that's just really a absolute pleasure to watch. That's been my takeaway from watching him play in these playoffs and especially these finals. But I found myself rooting for the Pacers. Like, I have to remind myself, I'm like, yo, what are we doing, dude? Like, this is our Thunder, dude. We should be excited that the Thunder... I don't know. But, like, I do think the Pacers are pretty well out of magic now. They had that magic touch. Everything seemed to be going their way the last couple of rounds of playoffs, and even a little bit in this series in the finals. But I don't know if Halliburton's hamstring or whatever is strained, like they're saying it is, and he might not be able to play real meaningful minutes or any minutes at all. But it's all wait and see. I think they might be out of magic. You know what I mean? Like, their lucky horseshoe is about spent, I feel like. So we'll have to see. I mean, the gentlemanly thing to do would be to leave them at their house, right? The next game is in Indiana, right? Tonight's game's in Indiana. Like, the polite thing to do would, like, not make them travel all the way back to OKC for a Game 7 to get their ass kicked, right? The polite thing to do would be to kick their ass in their house and leave them at home, you know? Pacers are... You could make an argument Pacers are better built for a Game 7. Like, all throughout the playoffs, they've been winning those must-win games. But I don't know. I feel like they're out of magic. I feel like they don't have any of the juice left, you know? Could be wrong. Whoa. I mean, I could be completely wrong on that, but it feels like they don't have any juice left. We'll have to see. I mean, the Indiana Pacers fans are going to show up tonight. They've been showing up all series, all playoffs, really. I mean, if it's a close game, Indiana in these playoffs, I keep saying this statistic because I heard it on one of those talking head podcast type vibes. But in these playoffs, if it's within 5 points in the last 2 minutes of the game, Indiana's like something like 10-2 or 11-2 or something like that in games where they're within 5 points in the last 2 minutes. So, if it's close, I mean, we got to hope to get out to a 10 or 15 point lead and hold it, which we've had no problem doing. Like, when we get out to a big lead, OKC holds their leads. That's how we win, right? And Indiana seems like all throughout the playoffs, how they win is those close nail-biter, I can't believe they're coming back. Wow, how did the game get so close in the last, 5 minutes? Oh, my God, it's anybody's game type games. They win those ones. They just, statistically, these playoffs, they're like I said, I think it's 10-2, 11-2 in games that are within 5 points in the last 2 minutes of the game or whatever. Like, that's a pretty high percentage. It's like 80% chance they win if it's a close game.
Sorry.
So we got to hope that we get out early and often and, create those turnovers we like to create, defense and offense, and stuff the shit they're trying to do. Hopefully Siakam doesn't go crazy. Halliburton apparently has some sort of strain something in one of his legs. So, like, he may not even play, brother. That's what I'm hearing. He was going in for some kind of an MRI. He was wait and see, basically. They weren't even sure if he was going to play. Maybe that's already come back. Maybe maybe that's old news and it's already come back that he's fine and he'll play on Game 6 or whatever. But even if it's like, oh, everything seemed good on the MRI, like, it's like, dude, he still had to strain something. So should be interesting. Either way, I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of the Pacers, man. Good for them. I mean, I know a lot of things fell their way. Namely, the Celtics losing Tatum at that so horrible part. If he don't play, we win. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, this could be very well over if he doesn't play. Like, without Halliburton. I mean, what, we're going to get 40 minutes of McConnell? Like, come on. Come on. Come on. That being said, we got to play, like, with a sense of urgency. We can't be like, well, we can always go back to OKC and win it. Like, no, we put that idea out of our head. We got to go into this one like it's a must-win, you know? Alrighty, let's go dump out our recyclables again. Then we gotta go back to my apartment. We gotta grab the car. We gotta go find an area with a lot of garbage cans. We need a lot more garbage cans.
Go shopping for me?
That's what Mark was talking about, that even though we won last game, we have to be better. Our coach is smart. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, listen, Indiana didn't play great last game. I'm not going to pretend like they played. Like, we didn't beat the best version of Indiana, but that's partially because our defense stepped up. Our double big. I love that we abandoned that whole idea that we shouldn't play double big against Indiana. No, we should absolutely play double big against Indiana. It puts Holmgren in a much better spot offensively when we have the double big. Like, it's not to say that Holmgren can't guard Turner and shouldn't be playing the 5 in this series. He can absolutely play the 5 in this series. Like, at least defensively, he can be that anchor. Against these guys, he can absolutely be the anchor. They don't have a proper big that we have to worry about in the paint bullying Holmgren, right? But that's not what we're actually worried about. What we should be worried about is Holmgren being catching the ball and creating in an area where he's comfortable. And I would argue that's not under the hoop, and that's not on the pick and roll lobs to the rim. It's like you want to give him the ball at 15 to 18 feet and let him operate. Because it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Offensive, arsenal is like kind of his superpower. Like if he catches it at 18 feet, like on the corner, like free throw line on the corner, Timmy D, a la Anthony Davis style, then he can go, I'm going to shoot it, or I'm going to take it off the dribble, or I'm going to back up and hit a 3. Like there's a lot he can do. I'm going to pass it off to somebody, moving behind me. Like there's a lot he can do from that 18 feet where that, like defensively, like he's fine. Miles Turner's not really going to be a threat in the paint, so like you don't really have to. But it's like it's more than that. You want the twin bigs because then on offense you get to stretch Holmgren out a little bit, and then whoever's guarding him is fucked. Good luck guarding him. You know what I mean? Plus, stretching Holmgren out in that way leaves more room for J-Will to go bananas. And J-Will went bananas last game. Probably won't go bananas again, but like, you never know. He might have another good game. Seems like he's figured something out against these Indiana boys. We still haven't had a huge game from Siakam this series. And Halliburton is always dangerous, but like if he's not playing, dude, it's going to be okay. I think I said early on it's going to go 7. There's going to be multiple overtime games. There hasn't been any overtime games, but there's a real chance it could go 7 unless Halliburton doesn't play. Then we're probably okay. Yeah, we want Chet to get into his stuff a little earlier. We're relying a little too much on SGA. I mean MVP for a reason, right? But like that doesn't mean it's got to be his ball every possession. I agree with them playing him off ball a little bit though. That does help because then the Pacers defense can't key on him as easily. But credit to Neymar. Neymar's been playing SGA really tight, really good. Like he's playing really good against SGA. So I don't know. It's a series, man. Like it's been a really interesting series for sure. And like I said, it's been weird how much I've been enjoying watching the Pacers. Like I find myself rooting for the Pacers when I'm watching the highlights. It's like why am I rooting for the Pacers? Why am I excited when the Pacers do something good? I guess I like the idea of a team without a star. You know, I mean. I guess Halliburton's the star, like technically, but I think you guys know what I mean. They really technically kind of don't have like that guy. You know, they don't have that go-to guy, which is kind of refreshing. I know the ratings are probably down and all the yada yada yada. What does this mean for the league and yada yada yada? I'm sure everybody's doing all their dissecting and bullshitting and yada yada yada, but I don't know. I've enjoyed it. I think it's been a pretty good series. So, but what do I know? I haven't had a chance to actually watch a full game. I just watched YouTube highlights, if I'm being completely honest. Usually I can get Channel 4. Locally, it's Channel 4. It's ABC. Usually I can get ABC with my bunny ears. For whatever reason, I haven't been able to get ABC with my bunny ears. So I haven't been able to watch the games. I'm going to be full disclosure on that. It's kind of a bummer. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what you were trying to say there, but I saw that last message you deleted. Something about Siakam been hurt or something. I was like, what? I'm not sure what you're saying there, but one thing I will say is our boy hasn't been out-coached. Our OKC coach, first time in the finals, like Carlisle's been to the finals a bunch. Carlisle's is that coach. He's that guy. He's that dog. There was a real concern for me that like we might be getting out-coached in this series. But Carlisle's been holding his own, or I'm sorry, our guy, whose name I don't even know, has been holding his own. So I'm proud of him on that end, to be honest. Oof, I need some gas. Against the Wolves, you were scared? Yeah. But Rudy Gobert will make sure they never win, so it's fine. Venting through my messages. Yeah, it's been a good season, man. I mean, I know there were a lot of injuries in the playoffs that, like, a lot of teams that were supposed to be really good kind of fizzled and fucked up. Like, your Cavs kind of fell, the Cavs, not your necessarily, not you, yours, but, like, your Cavs, you know, the league's Cavs, that everybody was like, oh, the Cavs are hella good this year. They just fell the fuck apart. And then the Celtics, injury. I mean, we knew that was going to happen eventually. They've been they've been so lucky with their health, like, superstar-wise, you know? None of their guys had had any really meaningful injuries, other than maybe Porzingis, but he's always injured. So they almost expected that when they got him, you know? And were able to adjust to that pretty easily. But, like, finally the injury bug hits Boston. And you never wish for that, but you're like, damn, it's weird how, like, fortunate they were for so long with their young core that, like, none of them really got injured in any meaningful way until, you know, oops, it happened this year. That was bound to happen. I mean, it happens to every team, right? Like, no team completely escapes the injury bug. Like, eventually everybody gets hit with that to some degree. But that finally hit Boston, and, like, so you could make the argument that Indiana had a soft road to the finals, but I would also make the argument that, like, even healthy, I think the Pacers could have made a real run even with the healthy East. I really do. I just feel like Carlisle's that dude as a coach, and that roster's fun and, you know, plays together in a way that's unique, and they can go 12 deep. They got a fairly good bench. I don't know. I think they could have given any one of those teams a really hard time, even if they hadn't fallen all the way the fuck apart. So, I don't know. What do I know? I wish my Pistons hadn't gotten robbed by the Knicks, I'll be honest. We could have been in this motherfucker, bro. I mean, my Pistons probably couldn't have beat Indiana in 4 times, but, like, they could have made that a hell of a series. I know that. Pacers are good. Yeah, I'm saying. Like, started the playoffs, I was like, yo, why are people acting like the Pacers can't do something? It was bothering me. No one was talking about the Pacers. I said it very early on. I mean, that's the beauty of streaming myself, talking ball and playing video games. Like, I have the receipts. I was talking about Pacers very early in the playoffs when I started looking at the brackets. Like, when I first started looking at the playoff brackets, and I was like, yo, Pacers? I mean, why are we sleeping on the Pacers? Pacers are, you know, healthy, deep, well coached. I was like, I don't see any reason why the Pacers can't do something. I definitely started looking at them really hard after my Pistons got knocked out, obviously. That was my turn. What am I doing? You know what I'm not liking is all the projections that Durant might, or the Pistons might be in the Durant sweepstake or whatever. I'm like, dude, let's not do that. I'm like, bro, please let's not do that. I mean, I get how dumb it is for me to say I don't want Kevin Durant, but I really don't. I mean, obviously we do, but I don't. Well, my Pistons, not to be like the offseason guys, but like, my Pistons are one of the teams that could get Kevin Durant. We do have the pieces that Phoenix would be looking for, draft picks and whatever else wise, you know? Which is kind of crazy to think, but like we could literally, we're one of the few teams that could get him. I don't think he wants to play for the Pistons, which is the good news for me because I literally don't want him. But, God damn it. I knocked the trash can over. Everything that Memphis got for Bane, by the way, what the fuck? I mean, we talked about this. I think we talked about this the other day when I was recording, but like, because it had just happened. But I was like, bro, Desmond Bane is not that. I mean, he's good, but he's not that good. Like, the amount that Memphis got from Orlando for Desmond Bane is crazy. It's actually kind of nuts. Yeah, well, I mean, he's literally almost 40. Like, how long is he going to be good even, you know? Nobody's saying Kevin Durant's not a bucket, but it's just, we're not, I don't think we're trying to do that. We're not trying to do that, right? We're not trying to, like, throw away a whole bunch of our guys for, you know, some, like, let's win now. Like, I don't think we're ready to win now. Like, I'm just going to put that out there. I don't think we're ready to win right now. I don't think we're a win now team. We still need a couple years, my Pistons. So, we're gonna go dump out our recyclables. I don't want to lose any suitcases today. Dude, everybody's trying to be OKC. Like, everybody's going picks. Everybody's going fire sale on their guys. Memphis is for sure trying. People are talking that Jaw's next. They're like, well, if they're getting rid of Bane, Jaw's probably next. What can they get for Jaw? What can they get for Jackson Jr.? They're like, let's just empty out, you know? Why wouldn't they just empty out? I'm like, yo, I don't disagree with that. Like, if you're getting rid of Bane, like, just fire sale your whole squad, I guess. That's what some people are saying. That's what they're doing.
Hey, how are you? Time to pay your taxes. Cool.
There isn't really a market for John Morant out there, though, honestly. Like, what? Who's gonna pay for Ja? I'm not. I mean, who's gonna give up their future for John Morant? Like, let's be real. He's a bit of a head case, yeah. Well, and the way he scores is like, that's not long-term viable. That's not playoff. He's not a playoff killer, I don't think. Like, you need to surround him with shooters and make him a facilitator, but like, he's not even a natural facilitator. He's a go get his kind of a player. So it's tricky, you know. I mean, the way you're excited about OKC right now, and the chance that they're probably going to win their first ring, and you know, I'm excited about the Pistons just being in the playoffs, just being a winning franchise. Like, I'm so excited for my Pistons. You have no idea. They've been so bad for so long. It's like, bro, finally. I mean, I'm excited for the Thunder, but like, I'm not gonna pretend like they're not my second favorite team. You know what I mean? Like, my first favorite team is obviously my Pistons. Jared Jackson Jr. whatever could be good in the right system. 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. How many of these trash cans did I grab before I? I don't know. It's interesting. 2K this year is going to be dope. 2K26 in September. I'm hyped. I'm buying it on PlayStation. Or I'm sorry, I'm buying it on PC. I'm going to have to get one of those like plug-in controllers, plug-inable controllers to play it on, like on my PC, but I'm getting on my PC for sure. Borderlands in September. 2K26 in September. I'm excited to play 2K again. Haven't played 2K in a season. Like, I took the year off, so like, I am ready for a basketball game. And the idea that my Pistons are going to be good, and OKC is probably going to be coming off a championship, so they're going to be ungodly good as well. It's very exciting. I love the idea of making a point guard and putting him in Detroit and taking Cade's job. Love that idea. Cade Cunningham could come off the bench in Detroit. Love that idea. Guys, as far as Thunder Nick plays games, it's going to get back to normal soon. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but like, we're going to get back to business as usual. You know, daily recordings, a healthy amount of basketball on the channel. Yeah, have him slashing and darting. He needs a big man that can stand at the top of the... He needs a Nikolai Josic. Putting John Morant with a Josic or something, like a Joker, would be incredible. Get him a big man that can facilitate. Bruh. Honestly, honestly, John Morant in Houston with Şengün, bruh, would be very interesting. Because because Denver's like, who are you kidding? You're not getting rid of Murray for John Morant. But Fred VanVleet or whatever the fuck, like, bro, you don't think they want to upgrade that position? They want to upgrade that position. Houston would be a great place for John Morant. I was gonna say Denver. Yeah, dude, but like, here's the thing: Jamal Murray. Like, they're pot committed to Jamal Murray, money wise and otherwise. Like, they're not gonna, but. Houston, on the other hand, would be very interesting. I think. As a location for him, a landing place for him. I gotta get rid of all this crap that doesn't recycle. You think him at the 2? He's like barely 6 feet tall. I mean, to play shooting guard, he's like, you're gonna Trae Young him. He's gonna get bullied. I mean, Ja already gets keyed on, focused on, matchup, and switched onto, targeted as they put it. I guess the way they put it is targeted. He already gets targeted as is. You don't think that's gonna be even worse? Yeah, maybe. I was saying Michael Porter Jr. We'll take him. Detroit, we'll take him. I would honestly, in Detroit, I'd love to have Michael Porter Jr. Trade him for Tobias Harris and maybe a pick, so that Denver doesn't feel like they're getting robbed. I would love that. A Michael Porter Jr., a catch and shoot, stretch it out, off the ball, like, hang out in the corner or top of the key, catch and shoot. Type 4 would be fantastic for what Detroit's doing. Sorry, Denver, for what Detroit's doing. I'd love to have him. I honestly would. I just think he's young. He wants a fresh start somewhere where he's going to touch the ball a little bit more. Newsflash is he won't touch the ball anymore in Detroit than he does in Denver. But like, he won't know that going in. I'd love to get that Michael Porter Jr. kid. I said that the other day. I'm dead serious. I would love. Make us an offer, Denver. You want some depth? We got some guys that can, help you flush out your depth. Problem with Denver is they got no bench, right? We give you a couple bench guys and like Tobias Harris for Michael Porter Jr. Done. Gimme. I think what we're running in Detroit would be perfect for him. I really do. I think we could get a lot out of him. And he's young too. He's not, we got a young team in Detroit. Like, he's perfect. He's a perfect age for what we're doing. Plus, he's been deep in the playoffs, albeit on a team that he wasn't really the leader of by any stretch of the imagination, but he was there. His playoff experience, his deep playoff experience, his championship experience, invaluable for a young team like Detroit. We'd take him. I really would. I'd love to get him. I think that'd be a perfect move for us. People probably scoff at that. If they hear it, they're like, what? We don't want fucking... Bro, I think we do. I think we can stand to get younger at the Tobias Harris position. I know Tobias Harris has been great. He's been our vet. He's our one vet in Detroit. But, like, I think we could... I would love to trade him for... how much did I get? 500 or something? I'd love to trade him for a Michael Porter Jr. I think that'd be great. Yeah, maybe. I think he'd probably get in less trouble if he was in Denver. I mean, Jaw is way too comfortable in Memphis. Like, he gets away with murder in Memphis, you know what I mean? Probably a little too close to all his boys in Memphis. I think it'd probably be good for him to go anywhere, really, but especially all the way to Denver. Like, you're not really getting in trouble in Denver. Maybe I have that wrong, but... Ooh, bag of meth. Hey, now. Ooh. Dude, we're getting fucking rep points today. We're already up 2 rep points, dude. I know I've already checked all these garbage cans. I just want to keep checking them so that this guy knows what I'm doing. Because that guy is a problem. He's out here trying to deal right now. And I just got to be... Yep. Just over here handshaking. Nothing to see here. Just over here handshaking.
What's up, bro?
Why did that guy say watch out, bro? I'm not coming for him, dude. I'm just trying to get to the recycling. That guy thought I was coming in hot, dude. Damn. People think I'm coming in hot, dude. I'm not coming in hot. Morning. I'll just, you know, running the cans, seeing if I can't find something valuable. You know what I mean?
You good?
It seems like a lot of bodies down here today, brother.
Yeah. Should be coming in more.
Everybody's on high alert. A couple guys over there at the over by the pier were pointing guns at me. I'm like, brother, I'm just here for the trash, dude. I promise I'm not a threat.
Yeah, those guys are always trying to fucking rob people over there. I don't think that's them.
Yeah, it seems more dangerous by the day down here. I can't go anywhere else. I'll be honest. Too many goddamn garbage cans down here per capita. You know what I mean? Like, it's like 70 cans down here, dude. No better spot in the city, really.
Right back, I got this.
I will be handshaking some drugs too while I'm down here, but he doesn't need to know that. I just, you know, you got to be upfront with these people down here because here on the beach is like all drug. Look at this. The yellow. He was wearing a yellow bandana. Yellow team. These guys. Farther down the beach, purple. People will start be wearing purple bandanas. Down by the pier, a whole other gang's trying to get their feet settled in this part of the city. So like, I just spoke with the yellow guy. For sure, he's on a mic. He's on a walkie-talkie with a bunch of other yellow guys. So for sure, he's gonna be like, "Don't worry about the guy in the black van. He's just grabbing garbage cans." Like, you just got to make yourself known when you're down here, you know. Oh, just grabbing garbage cans, you know? And they're like, oh, yeah, these are good. Look, grabbing garbage cans. I am going to for sure handshake while I'm down here, too. But, like, they don't need to know that, you know? Meanwhile, all the people down here running around on this beach are either handshaking or looking to shoot each other. This is a very violent part of the map right now on this server. Because there's only so many places with locals anymore. It's kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. 86. Jesus, we got to empty out. See that guy in the black hoodie didn't give me problems right there? That's because probably he's on walkie-talkie with the other guys I just talked to. So he's not even trying to worry about me. He's like, oh, black fans just grabbing garbage cans. All right. And he's like, all right. So that guy's probably just walking around patrolling his piece of beach, you know? Making sure no one's doing anything stupid. Me, on the other hand, I'm chasing a group activity. 57 out of 70 so far. So I got like 23 more cans to grab. That guy's running around with a gun out. That guy good? I'm telling you, there's going to be gunfire here soon. There's something's going on this beach, dude. The groups on this beach are just fighting every day of the week. It must be exhausting to be one of these gangbangers down here. Just, oh, that guy wears purple. Shoot him. Oh, that guy's wearing yellow. Shoot him. All right, dude. I mean, I guess, you know, to each their own, I guess. In the same way that I roll my eyes at that, I'm sure they roll their eyes at the idea of doing 70 trash cans, right? But, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, cigar, nice. Wait, I only need like 9 more cans probably, huh? My math was terrible there a second ago. If I had 57, I only need to get to 70. Oh yeah, I only need 9 more cans, dude. Yeah, dude, they're about to get into a gunfight over there. Dude, what a sketchy beach right now, dude. Almost everywhere I look, there's people running around with guns. I'm going to end up getting shot just trying to get garbage cans down here. That guy's handshaking. Or is that even... Maybe that's a local. Sucks because this is where I would have wanted to go. I would want to go down to the beach to handshake, but I'm seeing like 7 or 8 people down here patrolling. So yeah, not going down to the beach to handshake. That would be a bad idea, I think, right now. Looks like multiple bikers and then at least 3 or 4 guys from the yellow gang. Like, bro, where am I going to go to handshake then? Sandy or something? Maybe I'll go up to the farmland. Drug test, get out of here. Don't need multiple bandages. I just need 1 emergency bandage. All right. Just a couple more cans here, and we should be good. Did I already grab this garbage can? I think I did. should get a poing or whatever here soon. There we go. Trash King has been completed. Perfect. All right. Now we got to go. I mean, we got to go sell 40 bags of drugs. I have a bag of meth on me right now. I could sell to one of these dumb idiots I picked up out of the trash, but I would not risk selling it here. I just wouldn't. Because there's too many people running around right now, and I don't want to get shot at. I think what I'll do is I'll get out of this gear. Yeah, I might stay in my trashy gear, actually. I feel like it's a trashy kind of a day. Alrighty, we got out of there without dying. That's exciting. Okay, so first things first, let's take this back to the apartment. Why is that guy on the wrong side of the road? That's weird. Then I'll grab my ATV probably, and we'll just jam up to like, we'll jam up to Sandy or whatever. We'll start handshaking out there. That's the plan. What? Alrighty. Let's see what we got in our pockets. We probably got something that I need to put away. I feel like I should probably put away at least half of the lockpicks I have. I don't know why I'm carrying around 13 of them right now. It's very heavy. Yeah, look at this. I have like 13 of them. 7. Plastic wrap I don't need. Cigar, put the cigar away. Okay. Let's go to the green. Yeah, buddy. All right. I love this thing, dude. This thing fucking rips. Ooh. I actually have to sell that GPS, though. It's in my pocket. Quick $150. We'll take it. Ah, crap. The bank's been hit. I was trying to go to the bank. I have a whole bunch of money in my pocket. We'll try the one down the street. Ah, this one down here hasn't been hit yet. Nice. Okay, how much do I have? 6-8. We ride. I have about an hour to sell 40 bags of weed. Before the restart. I mean, technically I can jump in after the restart and still continue to sell weed, but... I might go down by the docks real quick, just see if I can't run 20 bags on the quick loop, you know? Run the loop real quick, see if I can't get 20 bags off my hands. The drive time alone is going to kill my chances to do the... There's 3 or 4 guys at the bus stop right there. I probably should have stopped at that bus stop. Looks like more guys right there. Which probably means there's guys over here. Let me look. A lot of times there'll be like a handful of guys right back here, which I like. Just a little bit off the road, but nope. Okay.
Young bucks don't know shit. I control fucking jerk.
Ah, Jesus.
I'ma stand my ground. Don't hit me. Jerk.
So what if the investors won't get their money back? They're making art, right?
You think Pacers with TJ leading might have a chance? Hey, maybe. Maybe that change of pace will do something for him. What's up, Kyle Quick? How's it going, buddy? I think it's over. I think the magic is gone. Even with Halliburton, I think they've been lucky horseshoeing so good this playoffs. I mean, I think they're good as well, but like they've also had everything go their way. For Halliburton to maybe be out with the strained whatever it's like, bro. At a certain point,
I got a sweet gig.
Oh, babes.
Thanks.
What's the score?
Hey, another day, another dollar. Yep. Thanks.
Triple crown for SGA, you think? You're probably right. I mean, it's like, dude. Well, J. Will saved him in game. Wait, no. Which game? Oh, no. Okay. You're talking about 4. Yeah. Game 5, it was J. Will's game, dude, for sure. I mean, he put up his playoff high. I'm annoyed when I get off the ATV that side. Super annoying. Yeah, true.
Hey, sup? I got a sweet gig. For sure.
That guy's pissing me off.
Oh, me.
That guy just got knocked out by a computer guy. That's crazy. Buy the drugs, bitch. And walk away.
I'm gonna wear your face in like a baseball mitt. Come on, man. King of the fucking ring. I'll take you down, motherfucker.
Cool, man. I don't care. Stole all my money. Who cares?
Hi. Thanks.
I feel weird. I'll fucking ruin you. I'll destroy you.
Gonna be a long offseason, you think? Jaylen Brown to the Spurs. Well, dude, I think the Celtics blowing it up is crazy. The idea that they can't wait a year for Tatum to be back and then just keep the same nucleus and like they're gonna be right back to winning championships, you would think. But I don't know. I guess a lot can happen in a year, but like the idea that like well, it's time to blow it all up, like I don't agree with that. I mean, I get that you got no Tatum, but like you still have a hell of a fucking squad. Well, I don't know. I guess I just don't think that there's still like if. Yeah, it's like they don't want the world to see that Jaylen Brown can win them. Exactly, can win them like 55 games. Like it's crazy. Right. That's how I feel. Someone's clearly selling right now back here because all the NPCs are running around. Sometimes I forget, Kyle, that we are in agreement that Jason Tatum is not the heart of that soul of that team. Like I forgot that. Sometimes I forget that we both kind of dislike him. I mean, you seem to absolutely hate him. I don't hate him. I just don't think he's as valuable as everybody makes him out to be. I think the more valuable player is Jaylen Brown. That's been my position. It's like I don't think that Tatum's necessarily bad. It's just I don't think he's as valuable as Jaylen Brown. I mean, I think the Celtics need to get off one of those two guys. Just on the, salaries alone. The two of them have such enormous fucking contracts that it's like, god damn, dude. I mean, especially Tatum's now that he's injured. The hate for Celtics runs so deep. Well, you have their coach. So that's what makes it weird for me. It's like, bro, you know you have their coach, right? Bro, I'm not disagreeing with any of what you're saying right now. Trust me, I agree. But I appreciate their coach for being horny. Yeah, fuck yeah. Dude, I mean, cheating on Nia Long, though, is crazy. Like, I mean, I'm just going to put that out there. Like, that's insane. To be that level of a coxman where you're like, yeah, Nia Long, great, cool, whatever. Next. Like, what? That's crazy, if you ask me. But who knows? Maybe she's a nightmare to be around. I didn't want to coach Tatum. I get it. That guy was trying to mug me. Dude, handshaking is so annoying now, by the way. I've been doing a little bit of handshake. I've been doing it today, and then like yesterday, I was trying to do a little bit in the day, or the day before, one of the days when I wasn't recording, I was trying to do it. Like every third guy gets mad at you. Everybody tries to mug you way more often than before. Fucking the tweaks they've done to handshaking to like keep people from fucking spawn farming or whatever has been just made it just not fun. Such a bummer now, dude.
Thanks. Whoa.
How many more do I have? I've only done 8 out of the 40. Good lord. This is going to take me fucking 4 hours, dude. 5 hours to do this. So stupid. I mean, don't let my socialite hit or anything where I can sell multiple bags of weed. That's weird. It's not letting me sell to that guy. Fuck. God, everybody's trying to fight, dude. So annoying. How's that guy going? Guy's riding his street bike up a mountain. Okay. I'll mind my own business on that one. I kind of do want to follow that guy, though. I bet you he's got mushrooms or something up there. Oh, God. Oh, somebody's over there robbing the convenience store, it looks like. Okay, relax. These pervy kids on the Life Invader, social media on the video game. Creepy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people to sell to, but unfortunately there's a motorcycle in front of the convenience store, which means it's being robbed. So stupid, because I want to fucking sell those guys. But that's okay. We moving on. Usually there's at least one person there, but nobody. Literally nobody. Boo.
How's it going? Thanks. Scumbag! I'm gonna knock some sense into you! Stupid dick!
I'm exhausting all of my resources, dude. All of my spots. Just to get like 20 bags handshook. God, they've nerfed the weed all the way out of this game, dude. Like all the way out of the server. Like, what is the point? The amount of time it takes to grow for it to be this hard to handshake it, like not worth it. This sucks. It confirms my worst fears, which like I hadn't actually really done any meaningful handshaking since this update that happened like probably 4 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. But yeah, I've done some handshaking now and confirmed it's terrible. Man, they ruined it. Oh, that sucks. And their position is like, well, if you don't like it, then sell boxes to other players. Like, nobody's trying to buy boxes. Everybody's like, nah, why would I buy a box? I can just grow the weed myself. Everybody just grows the weed themselves. There's no market for boxes. It's not a thing. Like, nobody wants to buy a box. And the people that do want to buy a box want to buy it at like $2,000, which means you make zero money. Ugh, it sucks, dude. I might just re-roll the fucking group daily, and if it's not something I can do, then fuck it. Fishing in 20 minutes? Not really. Can't really do fishing in 20 minutes. The next person that uses that bank can have that weed. I'm not even trying to roll. I'm not even trying to roll it anymore, dude. I don't even want it. It's like, fuck it. Got him. Always makes me feel better to run over a stupid cyclist. Stupid dumb cyclist. That's what you get, stupid dumb cyclist. You're the worst. Alrighty. Well, shit. Dude, the amount of money I spent getting my weed warehouse, I was so excited to finally accomplish that. And then for them to update weed like a week later, like less than a month later. It's like, god damn it, dude. What I'll probably do is jump in after the restart and like just, on my own time, grab those 5 whale blubbers or whatever. Just so I don't get any negatives today, but I'll spare you guys having to watch that.
Okay, we have to neutralize this guy. Taking the shot.
Sure, whatever.
Yo, fuck you, police. Leave him alone. Let him go.
That's what I'm saying. He innocent. He ain't do nothing.
We're gonna head inside and see what's going on, okay?
Cool.
Holy smokes. Is it a bad time to go to the casino?
I would stay
Yeah.
away from the area for now.
Okay, fair enough.
That's following me. I was just leaving.
Dudes in frickin' bomb suits, bro. Like, for real.
Right, for real. This shit, I've never seen them come in like that.
That head to toe, like full fucking armor situation going on, dude. That's crazy.
They talk to the casino staff. It's crazy.
Wait, somebody said there was a bomb or something at the casino?
Yeah. A bomb threat.
Oh, god dang, I was just going to spin the wheel shit before the storm, you know? Fucking A.
To be fair, all I need to do is get my blacklist. Get my blacklist listed. Or unlisted now.
Well, fucking A, dude. They got it all fucking troughed off now, dude. Like, it's the whole thing. God damn.
I don't know. Oh, blacklisted for asking someone for
Hey, can
money.
you guys leave the area, please?
Oh, shit.
Suck
Okay, yeah, my bad.
dick.
Yeah, thank you.
Suck it.
God dang. How long that going to take, man? I want to fucking spin the wheel, man. That's bullshit, dude.
Maybe 5 minutes or something.
Today was the day I was going to win my car, too. I'm telling you, I was going to win the car. I could feel it.
That's crazy.
I think somebody knew I was going to win it, and they fucking put the bomb threat, you know what I mean? Because they knew I was going to win it, I think.
Yeah. For real.
Haters be hating, dude, you know?
Yeah.
Well, fucking A, what do I do with myself now? Like, that's the last thing I was thinking to do today. Like, what the fuck? What do I have on my dailies, dude? Blackjack, poker. Yeah. Like, everything's casino, dude. Fuck that. They should be able to let me in the casino, dude. I should have just ran in there before they started getting all settled in. But I'm sure they would have made a big stink about me being in the casino anyway. It's like, who the fuck is shooting right now? Well, that's none of my business. Something's going on over there, dude. God damn. When it rains, it pours, I guess. Well, kind of an uneventful day today, guys. I'm only at an hour and a half, but, like, I think we're going to leave it here for now. I'm going to jump back in after the restart and do the whales. I'll save you guys the horrible fishing experience. Lord knows I don't like doing it, so it can't be much fun to watch. So I'll leave that one alone for you. All right, well, I guess we'll leave it here. Guys, it's been a treat. What a treat. What a weird little hour and a half return after 4 days off, 3 days off of recording. We'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and do some Stardew Valley at some point this week. We're working on that forest farm with chickens. For now, though, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, I guess. Don't forget to subscribe.